Now that we've taken a look at using Google Document as a word processor and have taken a look at COPA as far as some of the legal issues and considerations we need to make when introducing students to Google tools, um, I want to really show you one of the most powerful aspects or one of the most powerful features that Google Tools offers. And this is available with each of the tools that we'll be exploring. I'm going to go ahead and access my drive. And that'll take me to my Google Drive dashboard where all of my folders and documents are stored. I'm going to go ahead and access the test document that we created in Unit 1. And it hasn't changed. It's exactly the same when we last saw it. What we're going to do now is we're going to share this with another Google user. And if I take my pointer up into the upper right-hand corner, just below my name, there's a share button. And when I hover over it, it's going to go ahead and give me a tooltip letting me know that right now this document is private to only me. And all documents start out as private. When we click the blue button, it's going to go ahead and give us some information and options as far as sharing this with other users, people that we may want to have collaboration with, people that we would like to have them edit it, take a look and see how we're doing. Really, there's so many different options as far as why you would want to share a document with somebody, and this is how we do it. Towards the top here, if you wanted to simply copy and paste a URL into an email and send it to a specific person through an email system, whether it's a Gmail or another email system, you could just simply copy and paste that. It's already highlighted, and I would go up to the Chrome window at the very top or the Chrome pull menus at the very top and do an edit and copy. And then in any email system, I would go ahead and then just paste that in and send it off to whoever I'd like to have access to that document as well. Below, there's a few other options. There's another Gmail that would send it directly to a Gmail account. Google Plus, which is another way to share a document with people that you're connected with using Google Plus. You could share it out to Facebook. You could even tweet it out. But when I'm using Google Documents to share either with colleagues or my students, I use the Who Has Access and to add people right here. Once again, as my target shows out, right now it's just private. Only I have access to it. I can change this by clicking on the change link. And if I wanted, I could click on the button that allows me to share that link with anybody. So anybody with the link can then access that. Or I could also make it public on the web. Anybody could go out and search my document and find it. And Google Tools, being an online tool, is susceptible to a search or to a Google search. So anything that's public on the web like this could be found and accessed. So just remember that if you're going to open this up. Once it's open on the web, public on the web, it is available for everybody and anyone to access and to view, as well as make edits and changes, which in some cases is great, and in other cases that's probably not something you would want. Well, I'm going to actually keep it on the private, and only people explicitly granted permission can access. Sign in required. So that requires the person to have a Google account. I'm going to go ahead and press the green save so all of my changes are saved. And below here is where I'm going to go ahead and start adding people to have access to my document. I'm going to go ahead and add another one of my Google accounts. It is my original HOXIERY at gmail.com. You can press return to separate if you were going to be adding other users or inviting other people to access your account. You can also use a comma and add those as well, one address at a time. It doesn't have to always be a Google account. Anybody that has access to email can be invited to at least view. Um, People can use any email account to view and to edit. They can even create a Google account based off of that original email that you sent them to, so they can access and edit and collaborate with you on the documents that you share with them. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and share this with one person right now. Over here on the right-hand side, next to the Add People text field, is the options that you're able to give the users. Right now, by default, anybody who is added to the account or added to the document has editing privileges. They have read-write privileges where they can read what you've got and then add to it, take away from it, change it. If you're looking for people just to take a look, you can choose the Can View option towards the bottom there. If you're looking for some feedback, but not necessarily having somebody else make changes to the document itself, you can add the Can Comment. And that's going to allow somebody to just make comments onto the side. This is actually an option I use with my kids quite often when I'm going to do some conferencing with them, some conferencing about their writing. They'll allow me to see their documents, and then they allow me to comment on the documents there. That way, I'm not getting into their document, making changes, but rather as I read the document, I'm reading their writing, I can highlight and off to the side just make little notes, notes on anything. It could be about a run-on sentence or some misspelled words, or letting them know what a great job that they've been doing. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and allow this user, me, to edit as well. Below that, I've got the Notify People via email. That way, when you do invite somebody to collaborate with you on a Google document, an email sent to that email address that you added just above. You can also add a personal message. So I'm just letting them know, hey, hello, please help me edit my Google Doc. And you can add as much or as little as you want to the personalized message, so that those who receive this invitation to edit a document know who it is from, and maybe a little bit what it's about. You can choose to send a copy to yourself, or you could paste the item itself into an email. But since I'm really done here, I'm going to go ahead and press the Share and Save. And as soon as it's done sharing and saving, you can see right below here that the second account, the second user's been added. If it's already a Gmail account and they've personalized it a little bit, you'll notice that their account icon or their account avatar will show up. And it just reminds you what abilities they've got. What's nice about this is if you change your mind later on, you can always decide, well, you know what, I really don't want this person to make any changes. I'm just going to allow them to comment. Or I can choose that they can just view it. Maybe it's just a view situation, and that's really the only privilege that they need. If you wanted to, you can also co-own this document. The option that wasn't available earlier is available now. You can add the other Google users as an additional owner, so they have full privileges to the document. It'll actually show up in their Google Drive dashboard, and it will be changed. It'll be changed and shared with those that other user would like to share the document with. Well, I'm going to keep it on Can Edit. At any time, I can also delete the user if they're no longer a part of the group, or if I made a mistake, I shared the wrong document with the wrong person, I can just quickly X them out. I'm going to go ahead and save these changes, and I'm going to press Done. Now when I go up to the upper right hand corner, I can always see that, and it'll open it right back up, and that was a little too quick there, but as I hover over it, it'll let me know that this document is private to me plus one more. So it's not open on the web. It's only available to myself and to the one person that I've added so far. The activity, the follow-up activity for this particular section of Unit 2 is going to have you go back, and I want you to go ahead and with any documents that you've created and are stored inside your Google Drive dashboard, I want you to go ahead and share those with me. So just like I did right there, the test document and any other documents you may have created just as a practice or whatever, I would love to take a look at them. You are free to add me as someone who can edit, as someone who can comment, or as someone who can view. Part of the requirements would be me keeping up on the work that you've done within your Google Drive there, and I would love to take a look at that. So go ahead and access those documents, open them up, find the share option in the upper right hand corner, and go ahead and share those with me. The email account that you'll want to share those with, and I'll go ahead and do that real quick one time. I'm going to go ahead and share, add another user. The account that I'd like you to share this with me will be tlchoxie@gmail.com. Add the name, choose the privilege, share and save, and as soon as you see my face under your sharing settings, you know that you've shared it with me. I can take a look at it.